Open up. Nice little house today as well.
It is a sellout. Some of the folks a little late arriving. Ed T. Rush, Nolan Fine, and Tom Washington are the officials. Here's Sean Elliott wide open, and the rebound taken down by Coleman. Tom Washington before yesterday, not Trooper, the former net. Here's Big Ben, has his own rebound and lays it home as Cadillac didn't get the body on him. Well, you
know what was nice there? He thought he was going to walk. That's why he shot that one.
Yeah.
Didn't have the ability to put it down, but the presence of mind to get after it.
Here's Greg Cadillac Anderson.
Oh,
he walked. Oh, did he ever walk? Oh, wow. Boy, that was
skates.
That was a Cadillac, I'll tell you.
That was a Gretzky move.
Yes. Went through a stop sign. Here's Anderson. Big Ben.
Good ball movement.
PJ. That's 4-0.
Concentration. That's the key with this team. You know, sustaining it. Pistons having a rough go of it.
Joe Dumars. That's magic. He hadn't been working with. Here's Terry Mills.
Microphone's like a gun.
That's right. He found that out, didn't he?
And now they counter with the big guy. Everybody stays at home. Terry Mills, I think, could be taking a tough shot. And that goes down.
They're not doubling at all, Bill.
No, well, I'm sure it's a save situation. Don't want to come all out early. He's free again because Derek ended up relaxing and sliding behind some bumps.
His stock has dropped down quite a bit, hasn't it? Elliott, I think he could play.
Nice to work with a guy from Dow Jones.
PJ posts up against Elliott again. No double.
Look at the footwork.
And PJ slams it home. They got to make a change.
Well, Chuck's great at riding something.
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't get off a guy until he misses a few. He'll ride PJ consistently.
Lindsey Hunter blows by. Great play by Benjamin to bat it away. Here comes Kenny Anderson. Nets on the run. Anderson sliding through.
Again, nice little position by Benoit.
Doesn't get the roll. Coleman tips it to himself. A slam! Sent it in! The long arms. And a 10-point lead one more time for the Nets at 16-6.
And this game goes back to Detroit.
Yeah, that's
you know he's going to perform. Hometown folks getting a look at one of their own.
George Blaha and Kelly Tripucka doing the telecasting. Good defense by Ben on Cadillac. Anderson watching for P.J. Brown.
And they try and set him up too.
Nice give back for three. Got it!
The legs. And Kenny gives the peek too. Nice inside-out basketball. And you got to loosen up defensively. You got to help out down there.
It's a 19-6 lead for the Nets. A great start here.
Look at the hands. Harassing the passer. And
what a feed to Big Ben.
Ben not so gentle with that finish and a flawless beginning by the Nets.
And a 20-second timeout called by the Pistons. 21-6, and watch Anderson looking like Joe Montana to Jerry Rice. Put 6 on the board.
No, this is the way it is. You got to do it. You don't, we're going to lose.
When a team loses a game, you start getting on a team and you belabor the point. Guys know when they play bad ball. And he says it one time. It's one of the
nice cut again.
Freddie counted in one.
Nice help by Kenny too, because a good curl by Elliott.
Elliott. Dumars. And the rebound, Charles Jones. Dumars again, the mark of a great shooter. 30-17 now with 2:44 left in this quarter. The Nets have hit 13 of 22 from the floor. Pistons a very mediocre 7 of 20.
Got to keep up the concentration. Nice slip again. Wow, a look by the kid.
Here's Dumars. Charles Jones and a block by Big Ben. 36-19 with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Lindsey Hunter. Exciting young player, his second field goal.
The size differential, but right here, and David just fresh in the game, you got to get those puppies moving. with a great sense of authority.
And that's the only guy could have shot it.
That was a catch, snatch, and deliver. A lot of stagnation here. Down to 7 with one guy doing all the bouncing. No, he got away with it.
Made it happen.
And David shielded that baseline, and he didn't really get a big guy to help.
Johnny Newman, who had the game winner in Milwaukee, counted and won. Here's Hunter.
See, now Kenny didn't go for that fake at all. Pretty good offense there, though, huh? Good.
Nice spin through by the kid.
Is that pretty? Oh my goodness, what a move, huh?
DC puts it home. Armin looking for the kid. He finds him. Anderson, the look away to Gilligan, plays it home.
He has a smile when things go this way. They're making easy baskets, running the floor, on the Modell scoreboard.
It's a tough job.
Playing is fun. Coaching is a labor. Nice. He's back. Go get it, Mo.
47-31.
A reverse. First of all, it's a miss, right?
Yeah.
Most people aren't aware it's going to be a miss. Up in traffic.
I tell you, David Pavao, the strength coach, there's choke cut. He can't make it go. David Pavao had him running the floor, had him doing all sorts of things just to keep himself into shape. Anderson puts it home. The kid is hot. He has 11.
A little bit of a flow right now.
Counted in one. Johnny Newman on the feed from the kid, and the Nets are up by 20. DC guarded by Terry Mills.
The cut opens things up.
For 3. And the rebound, Mills. Outlets to Hunter. Nice move.
Sure was. Here we see Hunter just before a good strong move.
David Wood.
Just a little tardy on the cut.
Benoit Benjamin and Kevin Edwards are going to come back in the lineup. Ben's not going to get 100 tonight. But what a great first quarter for him. 18 points.
But he can buy Hershey.
Holman puts it on. He's got 7.
A little different than even Wilt.
Well, that's foul. A blocking foul on Coleman. Here's Hunter. Whoops. Joe D. And Coleman knocked away by Hunter. Here's Dumars again. He ain't DiMaggio, but he can play this game, I'll tell you.
Nice cut again. Boy, they've done a night.
Oh, and there's Ben. Put it at home from Coleman.
Solid.
20 for Benjamin. I can't believe Coleman only has 2 assists.
Just, you know what, they've pass that leads to the pass that leads to the goal kind of passes. You know what I mean?
Dumars, that'll count and 1. A typical Joe Dumars. Flashy put in.
The hard-working Joe Dumars, but you said not too many assists. Here's one of the 2. Kenny with the pass, and Coleman unselfish again. The pass that leads to the pass, and eventually the counter.
Dumars completes the 3-point play. He's got 12 points. The way it turns things around.
I mean, you lose a couple of guys from retirement.
Down to 5 seconds. Anderson had it knocked away by Hunter. No foul call.
They won't get
Dumars.
it off.
That's it. Half is off. Kenny can't believe no foul was called on that play, and neither could Chuck Daly and Brendan Cerf.
I think the score was the reason it was let go. I mean, Chuck wouldn't buy that or want that.
Kenny's got a smile on his face, but he wasn't happy.
No.
Great half, though, for the Nets. Here you see the story. Modell scoreboard, Nets up 16.
The numbers, some of them you already mentioned, solid with the turnovers, both teams.
And the rebounds, and Nets with big edge. And once again from the line, not shooting well.
But getting there.
But the story with the Nets has been all season long. They're not a good shooting basketball team. That's obvious. Shoot about 43, 44% tops. One of the lowest in the league. But how the Nets make up for it with their aggressive play, and they get to the free throw line. And tonight they've gotten 9 more free throw opportunities, and they are a good free throw shooting team, although tonight having some problems at 12 for 19. But the shots from the floor, the big story, the Tri-State Ford dealer halftime statistics show the Nets with 50% from the floor. Leading scorers in the ball game, we mentioned Benjamin, Big Ben with 20, Kenny Anderson 14, Coleman 7, P.J. Brown has half a dozen. Lindsey Hunter leads them all with 14 for the Pistons, and Joe Dumars with a dozen. Mills and Elliott with 6 points apiece. And again, the Nets without Jason Williams tonight, an illness in the family, so he has the night off, and hopefully he'll be able to make the trip to Miami. And we say hello to all our friends up in that area of New York State. 61-43, 18-point net lead.
They all love you, but Boeheim's not crazy about
he thinks I pick on their free throw shooting. Well, this year they were good.
And he's pretty good too from deep. Great year. Great year for the Cuse. Magnificent. Good cut again. That's what they've done. Well, you see morale breakdown on the defensive end.
Talking about the year they had. Red Autry's stock really went up in the NCAA's at what, a 30-point second half he had that night? Great game. Adrian Red Autry, New York kid.
Overtime with Missouri, huh?
Yeah, Missouri.
Look at the posts and the help. Edwards down, and look at all the big guys looking to help.
Mills just got it off with a 24-second clock about to expire.
Nice reset by Kenny. You notice how he got the big fella to do all of these things?
Anderson clobbered. Anderson fouled by Anderson. Said Nolan Fine. It was going to hit him with a technical. Cadillac, and that was inadvertent. He just threw the ball, and he was not trying to do anything in that hostile manner. But Nolan Fine wasn't looking, and the ball hit him, so he said, hey, tea time.
Might as well get into the game a little bit.
Cadillac going over and pleading his case. What a real nice young man. He had a short time here with the net basketball team, and good man to have around. DC hits the tee.
And right here, he thought he had all ball. A great look. They blocked the first. Elliott up big, and Kenny amongst. And there is body. And right at the end of this is when he tosses it. Well, that's loose.
So Greg Cadillac Anderson picks up the foul. And Kenny Rolls Royce Anderson is at the line. He's a Cadillac, he's a Rolls.
Well, they can afford them. No doubt about that.
Kid had himself a good first half with 14 points and 8 assists. Picks up his 15th point of the night and a 17-point net lead. 65-48. Mills.
Oh, come on. Nice.
Terry Mills, pretty.
And he wants to foul as well, but Mills with a great looking kiss, huh? Good release over PJ's long wingspan.
He's averaged almost 18 a game, and over the last 4, 27 points a ball game. Here's Big Ben.
Oh, look at him power in.
Anderson knocked it away. Lindsey Hunter. Nice look to Joe Dumars.
And did you see PJ come right at him? Didn't stop.
Cadillac has been at position on him, but just couldn't hold on to the basketball. Cadillac's first 2 points of the ball game. It's down to 13, folks. Don't go away. 65-52. Coleman. Oh, DC.
He's all right. An ankle. No, he's all right. Chuck's going to take him right out, though. But they go right at Derrick, though.
Terry Mills. 14 points for Mills. It is 67-54. Gilliam's going to come in for DC. Here's Anderson just blowing by, laying it home.
That's a counter message.
Anderson,
look at him hustle up.
Has it back and lays it home.
He's amazing how he can come up with that jump around the goal.
19 for the kid, and the Nets by 15, 71-56. Here's Dumars spinning around Kevin Edwards. 71-58, 13-point lead. Oh, Lindsey Hunter cuts it down to 11. This is the closest they have been.
And PJ as well, posting up early in that first quarter. Nice job with this little post curl.
Edwards trying to fight through it. Hunter has to put it up, and he has had the hot hand. Hunter with 19 points now. The rookie 7 of 14 from the floor, and again the deficit down to 11 midway through this third quarter. Anderson on the switch. Mills has it. Kevin Edwards for three. Got it.
Well, you mentioned give him some looks. You can open up some defense with that three-point ability, and as you said earlier in the game, how he has improved percentage-wise.
Up to 30% after a really horrible start. This guy could shoot him too. Rebound, Brady knocked away, and Cadillac slams it home.
Great pass by Terry Mills.
Kevin Edwards.
Oh, I thought he was going to shoot it because he got fouled.
Anderson. Here's Ben.
It's inside. And undeterred.
22 for Benjamin is season high with the Nets 25. His career high 35. Coleman, mild right ankle sprain, will not return. That's the word we get. Here's Mills. And the rebound to Anderson. Mills really upset. He was clobbered in the belly and didn't get a foul call. I like that rebound by Kenny there, where he did bounce the ball to keep control. Here's Dumars.
Using the glass high.
DJ. Lindsey Hunter stole it away.
And he'll let him go.
Nice feed to Terry Mills. They charge a little more than grocery bag fulls, the accountants. Here's Sean Elliott. Counted in one. Elliott with the basket, and suddenly this net lead again down to 11, and a chance for the Pistons to cut it to 10.
And they doubled on the box, and as they recovered, Elliott wisely as the ball.
Cheney. Pretty good company, huh?
Yeah, pretty good defender, which was typical as Kenny tries to step up a little with DC.
Morris finds Mahorn. Rick spinning on Jones, puts it home.
That's why you stay in shape and work hard. You never know when you're going to be called. Jason not here. Automatically, it's Mahorn coming in for the center.
Here's Dumars right back. That's a two-pointer for Joe D. And he's got 22. Takes that running baseliner off the rim. Rebound Joe Dumars. Here come the Pistons. Houston with a good step through around Anderson. And the lead is down to 6. Allen Houston's first two.
Ending up with the long jump left, which means they're not getting to the foul line.
Dumars with a runner. Whoa! Joe's getting into a groove, folks. He's got 24.
Felt the foul or thought he would get one, but he does knock those down deep on the floor.
Here's Dumars spinning through. That'll count. Foul is on Edwards. Dumars back to the line. A stagnant fourth quarter for the Nets, only 5 points.
And they use the bump as they have consistently in his career, and here he knows he's going to get to the foul line, and your emotion told it all. That could have been a three, the potential.
And some threes are more important than other threes. That three right there, if he makes it. Ooh. Dumars a perfect 6 for 6 from the line.
Lindsey Hunter's telling Cheney what Chuck called, and having Cheney explain to him what that call meant.
1 of 2 for Dumars. 5.5 remains. Kevin Edwards down to 8 on the 24. Not a good set again. Down to 5. Edwards has to try and make it happen. Anderson left. He's not going to get it. Did get it off just in time. The season high 13. A block by Mills. Here's Houston to Joe Dumars, who puts it home.
That Kenny has arrived at. I mean, he has a lot of input in what's going to be run with Chuck.
Now Benoit guarded by Mills now, so they'll look to send up Big Ben. They got it to him. The double comes. Down to 10 on the 24. PJ through the lane. The shot is blocked, and Mills has it. Gets it out over to Lindsey Hunter. Pistons can tie. Hunter with a floater with time.
Power.
Kenny Anderson, our Continental Nets most valuable player. Congratulations to the kid.
Yeah, the kid from Queens doing all right. And they need him to do a lot better the next couple of minutes here.
29 points for Anderson. And the Nets lead it by 2. Here's Dumars finding Cadillac Anderson. Left hand puts it home.
Nice pass, too.
They're tied at 94. 3:20 remain.
22nd timeout by Chuck. A key part if they eventually win of this game.
Kevin for 3. Got it! And the Nets lead it 98-94.
A little giveaway by Kenny.
They called that a 2. I thought that was a 3. They call it a 2. Let's watch it right here.
Kenny got it to him. Yeah, refs don't miss those. Generally, right on top of them. But a big basket, nevertheless. And then the other end, you got to be ready. Let the guy turn the corner, put him on the line.
So Hunter to shoot 2, but Kevin Edwards coming up big, not only on the offensive end, the defensive end also.
Major league. Couple of attempts to get it to Dumars, and then helping out others.
Lindsey Hunter with 25. And the net lead again down to 2 with 1:33 remaining. Hold on. Here's Anderson. Oh, knocked away. Ben saved it. Kenny fires. Got it.
The kid.
31 for the kid.
Showing a lot of hard steps, I thought. Now this is a good match.
That's for 3. Oh, a big three-pointer for Joe Dumars.
Joe whistling as he went back. I don't know if he saw the goal with PJ up on him.
It is down to a 1-point ball game. We have a minute remaining. 100-99. Big basket. Anderson foul. Oh, it's going to be on Gilliam. 100-99. Detroit with an opportunity to take the lead. They're looking for Dumars.
Kevin tough and Gilliam help. He knows he can jump over Kenny now.
Got it off online. Oh! Wow. Unbelievable. 32 for Dumars. And with 40.4 seconds remaining, the Pistons, Joe Dumars, have taken the lead by a point. So there's the man to watch, because there's the man the Pistons are going to try and put the ball into the hands of, around some curls. It'll come to Lindsey Hunter. And Dumars under the basket. He'll begin to move.
He's signaling they're going to run a double one side, or Elliott will come for him on the left of Hunter.
He's got it. Oh, and he's open. And he hits it. With 9.4 seconds remaining. Uncanny. Joe Dumars.
Oh, he hitched. Realized it was P.J. Brown. Oh, miraculous. But he has stepped up. And one of the reasons they were champions is the heart of Joe Dumars. Now watch P.J. switch. And now Joe thinks, well, let me move a little closer. Oh, God.
Unbelievable. He's beautiful, I'll tell you. What can you say? I mean, he had the shot, then whoops. He really has the shot.
Sure did.
Lindsey Hunter's got to give him a little room. We say in the schoolyard, give me 3 feet. Give me 3 feet. Still have a timeout. Comes to Benjamin. Now Anderson, 7 seconds. Kenny has it knocked away. Foul on Lindsey Hunter. Whoa! Whoa!
Well,
I'll tell you, you're not going to see that often, that call, but they got it, and it's a break for the Nets, and Anderson will go to the line with 3 seconds remaining to shoot 2, and Joe Dumars talking to him.
Oh, yeah, you see the grab? The left hand got him. I mean, a good call. You'll see the reach in on his shooting arm. See it?
Yep.
Enough to throw the shot off, so no argument.
And the Pistons with no times out remaining. So Anderson, the pressure on him at the line. The Nets down 2. They're down 1.
The kid with a pump. Keeps on ticking.
But Daly explained Pistons have no timeouts remaining.
They got to keep the ball up in front. Don't let the long pass occur.
Kenny's got to hit this one, though. Oh, clutch. Cool. Anderson to Woods. No fouls. That's it. We're going to overtime. That would not have counted. We're going to overtime. Kenny Anderson with 2 free throws with 3 seconds remaining. And we go to OT.
Solid. It keeps on ticking. The kid stepping up, showing his mettle, and nothing but cotton with his mettle.
Kenny Anderson in that 4th quarter had 11 of the Nets' 18 points. Kevin Edwards through the lane with a spinner, won't go. Rebound, tipped away, picked up by Cadillac. Here's Windsing Hunter's had a big night, spinning beautifully through the lane.
Music.
27 for Hunter. The Pistons by 2.
They're not going to go away.
No, that's for sure. Anderson, he's fouled by Hunter, and Kenny will go to the line to shoot 2. So Anderson, 12 of 14 from the line, 14 assists, 33 points. And Kenny adds his 34th. One of 2 for Anderson.
Kenny having trouble with the dribble.
Yeah, and lost it. Then came up with it. And put it home! That's unbelievable!
And look at Chuck. He can't believe it. He's smiling. I mean, how does it happen? How does it know? Huh? The thermos bottle. Oh. He actually lost the ball, forced the shot, comes up with it.
As good as this kid is, if you're the coach, you're saying, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Well,
He knows what he's doing.
That's why Chuck was laughing and how does this, I mean, all the design and preparation and just scrappy, feisty play.
And Anderson at the line with a chance to give the Nets a 2-point lead. He does. 37 for the kid.
Nice big stop now. Important.
Lindsey Hunter.
Nice job by Benoit. Then gets back on the Cadillac.
Dumars.
Tough shot. Big baskets he's making. Every trip.
If he gets the ball, just put 2 on the board.
Joe, Chuck loves you. Easy.
We don't love you that much. We're tied at 107. Derek Coleman has come back to the bench. Gilliam down to 6 in the 24.
Oh, look at this kid.
Kenny puts it home.
MJ split the defenders.
109-107. 2.5 remain. Here's Hunter. This is they're looking for. That man right there for the runner.
Come on, Joe.
Rebound. Gilliam. Here's Anderson. Kenny challenges. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2. He's having fun.
A little flash and dash and a quick pitter-patter with the bounce. Standings, but just reaching down a little bit, just like Kenny has in this quarter, in a difference, and said, hey, maybe I can help just a little. You know, he can rebound. Offensively, another go-to guy.
Kenny scored.
Nice gesture.
Kenny scored all the points in this overtime. 7.
I get the point.
You get the point, huh? He's got 8. He has 41. His career high 42 against the Bullets earlier this year. 111-107. Coleman, you can see him visibly limping just a bit. Pete Chilcutt's in, and Coleman defends against him.
Gotta help.
Oh, nice pass to Elliott. This is Chilcutt for three. An in and outer. The rebound, Cadillac. And a big rebound for the Pistons. But he throws it away to Kevin Edwards, who's fouled by Joe Dumars. A 5-point lead is safe as you look at the clock, 1:40. You ain't seen Joe Dumars.
Nice hedge there by Johnny Newman.
Nice backdoor feed to Sean Elliott. Count it in one. It is not safe because Elliott will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play. Well, the foul is on Johnny Newman.
What more do you want from Dumars, huh?
What a pass.
I mean, here, just an extraordinary cut, set up, the attention all on Dumars, a little step and go, and a great little catchable pass.
Big free throw right here with a minute and a half to go in overtime. Dumars try to draw the foul. Oh, uncanny. He's got 38. We're tied. Didn't take him long.
As good as you'll see this performance. Oh, Joe.
1 minute remaining in overtime. Nets had a 5-point lead. Edwards finds Big Ben. Ben is hit. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot two.
Joe, say it isn't so. Oh, what do you want, Joe? Get even with Daly. The pump, the draw. And then that little strength of his, just to nudge enough for the knockdown. And here's they get it inside, which has been absent for the Nets. They have not had easy baskets. A lot of jump shots. Not the opportunities that the low post people can provide. The one time they went to Derek a moment ago.
It was a minute and a half to go. I said Nets up 5, but Joe Dumars had not enough.
And you were right on.
Didn't take long. Sets up a three. And Big Ben. It's a big time night. 26 points. The Nets by 2. Little pressure in the backcourt. Chilcutt to Elliott. And they get it to Dumars quickly.
Nice job by Newman. Really harassing. And they come and double Joe. They got
knocked away. Anderson has it, and the foul will go against Houston. What great team defense. Give Big Ben credit.
What a job. Just think now. The guys do it. But the gamble right there. Chuck stepping it up. Newman harassed. They doubled. Ben comes, leaves Anderson on the foul line. They deny on the wing. Look at this. Kenny Anderson stepping, frustrating, contributing. But that's understanding the game by the coaches and the players following through. Great little wrinkle.
So here's Kenny. Ties his career high with 42 points. Here in the overtime, 9 points for Anderson. And the Nets have a 4-point lead. But the Pistons will get 2 opportunities if they can hurry right here, and that's the reason for the pressure.
And Newman on Dumars just to give him a bigger look.
Elliott to Cadillac, who puts it home. They'll get the ball back as Anderson puts it home. There's a 4-second differential between the game and the time clock. Johnny Newman. Nice move in the forecourt.
And Dumars is not letting Kenny get the ball back.
So Sean Elliott to inbound. Nets lead by 3. 117-114. 14.2 seconds left in overtime. They get it inbounds to Houston. We're down to 10. Knocked away by Anderson. Kenny has the ball and a great steal. And he'll go to the line to shoot two with 5.3 seconds remaining. Wasn't Joe Dumars on the floor?
Well, a nice job defensively by Newman. But Kenny, what more can you do out there?
He's done it. Houston fouls out.
And Don Chaney still coaching. That's got to be frustrating. But you'll see as they try and free on this wing near side, Johnny Newman turns Dumars totally around, and then the kid from Queens, like taking an apple off of grandma's table.
It's the first one. 44 points for Kenny Anderson, a career high for the kid. Kenny with his 45th point. And the Nets by 5, 119-114. You don't want to foul here. Chilcutt will step back, and that'll do it. It is over. It is finally over. And what an important, hard-fought victory for the New Jersey Nets.
It turned into a very exciting game from early on, and they deserve to smile as he does. They showed a lot of intestinal fortitude, and Coleman coming back out, not able to do the things you're so accustomed to him doing, but being part of something and digging down deep and coming up with a hard-fought victory. And you have to commend the Pistons too. I mean, early in the game they looked disinterested, weren't after it, got themselves back in. Real solid game by them, particularly Joe D.
Joe D with a big night, 38 points. Kenny Anderson with 12 points in the overtime. Winds up with 45 as the Nets win it, 119-114.